breaking news development coming in now. India gets a new CDS. That's the breaking news development. The government has decided to appoint Lieutenant General Anil Chauhan, retired, PVSM, which is Param Vishesh Seva Medal, UYSM, Uttam Yuddha Seva Medal, AVSM, Ati Vishesh Seva Medal, Sena Medal and Vishesh Sena Medal as the next Chief of Defence Staff. That's the breaking news development coming in. That's a big one. Remember, after General Bipin Rawat, who was the first Chief of Defence Staff of the country, passed away in a tragic copter crash while travelling to Wellington near Coimbatore last year, and since then the post was lying vacant, and now Lieutenant General Anil Chauhan has been appointed as the next Chief of Defence Staff. Let's go to Aishwarya Kapoor, our executive editor. All right, Major General S.P. Sinha is on the phone, in fact. General Sinha, welcome, good evening, and a big development there on India's defence preparedness front. Chief of Defence Staff appointed, a successor to General Bipin Rawat appointed in Lieutenant General Anil Chauhan. Your first comments and reactions to this development, sir?
I think it's a good action on the part of the government. You see, in Kargil war, post-Kargil war, one committee was ordered to look into the causes of debacle, and one of the recommendations of that committee was that there should be appointment of Chief of Defence Staff to coordinate the military effort of all three services, primarily Air Force and Indian Army, because in Kargil war there was hardly any role for Indian Navy. So I think after the premature death of General Rawat, this appointment was lying vacant for many months. So I think the government has made a right move. If conceptually we are clear that there is a need for appointment of Chief of Defence Staff in the Indian Armed Forces, keeping that post vacant would have sent wrong signals and would have delayed the military efficiency of all three services. Because in management, it is taught that coordination is the essence of management. And for coordination, you need one apex body, one apex person. And that apex person is Chief of Defence Staff. Because service chiefs represent their respective services. But to coordinate, to make all three fingers into one fist, you need somebody, one apex authority, nodal officer to coordinate this. So I think it's a good development. And few people may raise questions with regard to a Lieutenant General being appointed, who will be in the rank-wise lower than the Chief of Three Services Chiefs. But the question is, he's senior in IC number, Indian Commission number. So seniority-wise, he stands in the order of protocol, he stands high. And it is an appointment in which the second aspect is that if the leadership has faith in personality of some officer, in this case Lieutenant General Anil Chauhan, I think there is no harm. And the services chief should not have any problem in giving due respect to this new CDS.
Sir.
Yeah.
Sir, hold on to your thoughts. I have the details of General Anil Chauhan for the benefit of viewers. Born in 1961, Lieutenant General Anil Chauhan was commissioned into the 11th Gorkha Rifles. So another continuity with General Bipin Rawat, also from the Gorkha. And in 1981, he was commissioned. He's an alumnus of the NDA Khadakwasla and the IMA Dehradun. In the rank of Major General, General Chauhan had commanded an infantry division in the critical Baramulla sector in the Northern Command. Later, as Lieutenant General, he also commanded a corps in the Northeast and subsequently went to become the General Officer Commanding-in-Chief of the Eastern Command. And that was from September 29 till his retirement in May of 2021. That he's retired just last year. And in addition to these command appointments, General Chauhan has also held important staff posts, including the charge of the DGMO, which is Director General of Military Operations, very important post. And earlier, he had also served as the United Nations mission at Angola. He superannuated in the month of May 2021, and even after his retirement, he has continued to contribute to national security and strategic matters. So important development there. Lieutenant General Anil Chauhan retired, getting appointed as the next Chief of Defence Staff of the country.